I'll see if like what's good on this Twitch side. I'll go live on my big old side. I would have gone Nike, but I'm a little handicapped because of accident. But yeah, so go live for maybe like half hour roughly. I'm meant to go live early, but I've been busy at work. So how y'all doing? How's it going? How's your weekend? I just got off dealing with insurance. Wise, me individual, I've been in an accident, car accident in a very long time, probably like 20 years roughly, or maybe a little bit longer than Wise. So Saturday, by accident, I stopped and cut this puppy off, which I'm cut off in a minute, Wise. But anyways, I don't know how to deal with insurance. I talked to my buddy. He was telling me, yes, there's a law where like supposed to be, like what happened. My situation was teenagers, well, young adults, right, early 20s and stuff. They were drinking and driving or high on drugs, Wise. They were going wrong way driving the freeway, so I was going westbound. This shouldn't let you guys who are locked up. Whoops, sorry. Whatchamacallit up. Sorry. Shoot, sorry. So I'm messing with Big O. Anyways, whatchamacallit, it was their fault. Long story short, got banged up and shit. So talked to my buddy about it. He was like, hey, so there's a little law where they can lie and say, we took the car without permission and they don't got to pay you shit. And I was like, what? Are you serious? I was like, but here's the kicker. Remember this, guys. Technology, this phone, use it correctly. What am I doing with y'all? I don't have to do lies. I have to do none of this. This is my choice, right? But I do tell a story so people don't feel alone. Teach you about life, relationships, whatever, empathy, narcissism, good and bad people. Why breakups hurt. Why you have anxiety, depression on my tattoos, on my neck, and my face, and stuff like that. Crash course to life, right? That's my choice. But I'm using the phone correctly, networking, right? Tell a story. One person, 1,000, doesn't matter. The more the merrier. But I'm just trying to help you, hold your hand, guide you, right? So with that said, the cool thing about social media, like this situation, like I just found out, like they can lie and say, I took my parents' car, whoever's car it is, right, without permission, and then we get screwed. We don't know. They ain't paying my fucking. My body's all beat up, ankles are beat up really bad. I'm all fucking walking crippled and shit, right? So if I lose time, I'm here at work. I'm not supposed to be at work, but I'm banged up pretty good. But like I gotta keep working, right? So the situation is, he's like, they don't gotta pay nothing. You can sue and be a process, or you can get lawyered up. But even then, be a process. I was like, damn, that's wild. But with that said, the cool thing about technology is, what do? He can't be, oh, I wasn't the one driving the car. Well, the newspaper says it. It's been written in the paper. The whole valley knows you drove the vehicle, right? So what am I gonna do? Do a TikTok about it, put his name, his full name and everything, because he'd be like, well, that's defamation. No, because if anyone goes to Yakima Herald, where I'm from, type in seal accident, head-on collision. Even though it was not a head-on, it was almost a head-on collision, which I'm gonna do a story time, break it down to the fullest. Like, yo, the newspaper's incorrect. Because it was head-on, fuck, I would not be here. Probably like broken legs and everything. Potentially, not here. So with that said, the cool thing about technology-wise, it is a scenario. It turns messy. They don't pay shit at all, right? They don't pay for another medical. I get hit with all these fees and shit from the hospital. Then I will make him famous. As it is, he's already famous locally. But how do you hurt people anywhere in the universe? This phone. You're going through a breakup? Fuck your ex. They did you cheat on you, verbally physically abusive? Tell your story. Deadass, tell your story, but I don't hurt their feelings. Fuck their feelings. Use your narcissist traits. They didn't give a shit about your feelings, and they hurt you which way, and you keep it humble. Godly, like, we're just positive. This is not Jesus time. This is 2023. Match energy. If they don't like it, I'm going to take you to court for defamation. Well, can't lie in court. Can't say I wasn't driving the vehicle. Everyone knew you was driving the vehicle. You even say you was driving the vehicle. So I'll make them famous, and I'll say, yo, this young cat, be careful, guys, when you're driving the streets, because, like I'm gonna say, baby, you need help and you need guidance, because obviously a lot of people in the universe, like I say, 95% you're broken codependent, you fall to man-made bullshit, drugs, alcohol, pills. You're an addict. Why? There's a deeper reason why. And the answer to that for boys and girls with man-made bullshit addiction, you're running from your problems. Depression, anxiety, breakups of the situation. That's a cherry on top of the breakups. But you want to talk about it? Fuck it. Don't talk about it. Drink away, get high. Do what you got to do. And I got to deal with dumbasses to trigger them in the streets. Right? My first altercation in the streets like that. Like in Seattle, I lived in Seattle for 12 years. Many altercations, but I'm always paying attention. For this 1 millisecond for grabbing my chocolate, my hot chocolate and stuff, I missed it, right? And that's the shit. So lucky, if it was head on, I'd be broken up pretty bad. We bounced off each other. I took majority of the impact. My pops got banged up also, but lucky my father, he's got pockets, so he's gonna get lawyered up and everything. But with that said, I'm still gonna do my TikTok and put his name out there. And so when it gets to him, he reaches out to me, or his family reaches out to me, I'm like, yeah, I put your, I don't give a shit. If you're the parents, yes, I put your son on blast. To form the universe, this little man here, he's broken codependent, and he's a crack alcoholic tweaker. Whatever he's doing, He's running from his problem. So be careful with this guy, because you want to be his partner. I pray for you, and that's it, because I promise you, he's an addict. So why do you want to date someone who's an addict? They should work on themselves. And that's how you trigger the universe. The fucking phone. Do it correctly. For one, the whole universe. You want to date my son? Like, if I had kids, right, which I do, I have 8 kids, and I have a kid, and one of my boys or daughters are crack alcoholics, I would phone the universe too. Yo, don't date my kids. They're going through shit in life. It's your choice. I didn't put a gun in your head, but when they do you wrong, that is your issue, your problem. But I'll hold your hand and guide you. And but that's your own kid, and what? Yeah, and they can get mad at me. I don't care. Everyone, if they choose to, if you want to, which is your choice, you can all change your life around. Yes, you did wrong. Body hop. Addict, all the good shit. You drop bodies. You're gangbanger mafioso. Yes, most definitely you are. But did you know every day above ground you have choices to do whatever the fuck you want to do? That's the shit with people. Like, I say blue pillars. Like, I was a blue pillar, but I already knew I had choices. That's why I avoided situations best as. All the blue pillars are, they're YOLO. We only live once. People like that, their mentality, they give no fucks. They're part of the crowd. They always get in trouble. That's the people you avoid, especially by your side. Why do you want a person that mentality is YOLO? Make that shit make, oh, well, I'll protect you. What? This ain't fucking caveman times. Protection from what? Altercations? This is America. This ain't fucking Mexico. Call the boys in blue. Take pictures, footage, make him famous. And they're going to come after yes. Because why? Everyone that gets blown up in social media, what do y'all worry about? Say it with me, guys. Capital letters, reputation. Because you're looking bad, but if you're fucking doing bad, that's your choice. I'm just verbalizing to the universe. Watch out for this person. This is my ex. This is what I dealt with. This is the red flags that I missed. Watch out for her, etc., so on and so on. What am I doing? I'm telling you my story, what I dealt with her scenario, right? With an ex-wife. So the intent is that she works on herself. So the next relationship she gets into, she doesn't do the same shit. She does. She's grown codependent. They don't work on herself. That's her choice. But hey, guess what? When you hear the story, and I tell you the red flags that I missed, the ones that I have, my own personal ones wise, now you're more observant because you have options, ideas, scenarios. So when I go to deal with it, Rito's ex-wives, this is what he talks about. Oh yeah, look at that. She's jealous, controlling. She's checking out other guys, whatever. She's promiscuous. There it is. Oh no, I'm cool. And then she can call you out. He can call her out. Like, yo, like I don't know you personally, but I saw your ex's TikTok. You might know this, but he did a TikTok about you, wise. He put it on his platforms, and you're doing exactly what you was with him. I'm good with you. You're broken codependent. You should work on yourself. What? I like you. You can like me all you want, but no, I'm not dealing with you because I don't want to go through what your ex went through. You should work on yourself. And what's gonna happen to her? She's gonna get triggered. That's the shit. Oh man. Hello?
Yeah. What time are you off work?
5. But hey, let me call you real back. I'm talking about call you back, okay?
Okay,
Bye. Sorry about that. My sister was calling me. I'll call back at 5 o'clock. Anyways, wise, and that's the cool thing about technology. That's what I love technology full of. If you use it correctly, we talking and vibing. Incorrectly, I'm my hands for a reason. All you boys and girls doing entanglements, you do what? The phone, social media, the party. Party to J. August, Will Smith entanglements, AK cheating. Why? It's premeditated. Eventually, I'm going to get above it, so it's going to say premeditated choice. Because it is. You thought about it. I got a girlfriend scenario, right? And I'm blessed every which way, but since I can't control my narcissist traits, I'm being greedy. My forehead. My pride, ego, lust, greed, power. I feel powerful, right? Because I'm going to cheat my girlfriend. And as long as she doesn't know, guess what? She doesn't know. I go on my day. And until she finally catches, if she finds out, all I gotta do is what? Gas and manipulate. Sorry, babe, fucked up, I was drunk, high, whatever you gotta say, bullshit excuse. As long as they forgive you, guess what? If you forgive your partner one time, it's gonna be 2 times, 3 times. When you keep forgiving your partner for cheating, and especially, emotion cheating, passing boundaries, and then it goes to physical, that lets you know, as a partner, you're more the empathetic one, the square one, then you have, with that, so you're gonna be broken codependent and you're trauma bonded. That's exactly what it's called, the trauma bond, for a reason. A soul tie, because why? You exchange energy with TLC, sex intercourse, and then you praying, plan, hoping to change your ways. I might not cheat for a month, 2 months, but I could do it a year from now, 10 years from now. My choice. As long as, do it better, sneaky this time, it ain't gonna happen again, right? I won't get caught again. But everybody knows what I'm doing, so that's what I tell people, like, the cool thing about technology, tell your fucking story. It takes time, yes, strength and courage to do it. But the cool thing when you tell your story, free therapy for yourself, you're venting about it, the more you talk about it, and then the more you get to study about it, then you can comprehend what the red flag that I missed, scenario-wise, makes the red flags. Cool, the intent is I won't be with the girl that's jealous, controlling. If she's too, too jealous, no. If she's too, I like to party and kick it, no. I don't party and kick it, no. Why? That's what I type of you. Ask, do you like it or do you love it? Whatever the potential to be. Do you love to party? Do you like to drink? What, it's the same shit? No, because you like to drink, it's casual. If you love to drink, you'll black the fuck out. You just can't have a shot or two. You got to get buzzed or black the fuck out. A person tells you that's doing, they say, I like it, but they're blacking out. The smart thing for you as an individual, especially like I'm not a drinker, take the L, walk away, save yourself. Yes, it sucks you have TLC, sex intercourse, you exchange energy-wise, but it's not ever too late. And they can cry. No, you can cry all you want. I don't deal with people with power and kick it. You don't like to drink. You love to drink. I am not dealing with the alcoholic. I don't be like Jamie Foxx. Sorry, babe, fucked up. I cheated. I was drunk. Oh, Jamie Foxx blaming the alcohol. SOS. Stuck on stupid. 1 + 1 = 3 wrong answers. Fuck your excuses. You're adults. You know right from wrong. If you're an adult high schooler, and my tattoos, excuses in life. All y'all don't have excuses, and then you get mad when they call you on your shit. You get triggered, which is typical because us boys, because we're more narcissistic wise, because we don't want to tell the truth, which is called what? Self-accountability. So that's why we're empathetic, communication comprehension. Males are what? AKA boys, more narcissistic, communication, no comprehension. Welcome to war. Then you have religion, culture, environments. So you have a lot of categories of situation. So with that said, I tell you, after I just had a conversation with this, all these agents and bullshit, I'm just like, lucky I did not break my ankles. They're banged up pretty fucking bad. So with that said, I'm still gonna go to the gym. I can't power walk or fucking run or nothing because I'm pretty bad. But I'll at least whatchamacallit, at least I'll do get a little bike, do that little type of exercise. I'm just like, this sucks, and that's why I tell people, this bodies, fuck it. You could be Arnold, yoke the fuck up, male, female, right? A gym brat, you get in a car accident, you're gonna get banged up like I did. Everything's fucking bruised. You wanna work out, but guess what? It fucking hurts. You can't. Just to go to the restroom's a damn mission. I'm like, everyone, I look like Igor and shit. I got my crutches, but it just slows me down. So I'm just looking like, everyone's like, you good? I'm like, nah, I'm banged up, but I'll get there. I'll think there's patience to virtue, right? But with that said, that's why, like, the officer even told me, like, yo, like, you took this little, crash pretty good. I was like, honestly, I'm not mad. I'm bothered. Like, why are you bothered? Because I'm trying to live as long as possible. What do you mean? Every day above ground, I tell the same story when I go my lives, my one-on-ones. Like, I know what I'm talking about 1,000. So, lucid disciples, crackhead, alcoholic tweakers, all fucking run the streets wild and shit. And now, boohoo, my fuck. I tell people do minor traits. I will put my empathy away towards that kid that did what he did. Cause fucking you fucking feelings, dead ass. Which when I do my TikTok and I tag, if I can find the kid, I'll tag him. Yeah, I'm telling you, fucking you feelings. You can reach out to me and trigger you. I don't care. If you can't handle words, I will demolish you. I promise you 1,000. Especially he's brown, like Hispanic, Latino, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's even worse. I love knocking the fuck out of our culture. Every fucking which way. It's not the women in Spanish culture. Hispanic, Latino, Spanish, it's the fucking men. They're not men, they're boys. Garbage ass motherfuckers. And that's why they hate my ass. I go, hate me? And I love you. Go to church because you love God. I go to church in my head every day. I don't go to church because I can't deal with people that are hypocrites and shit. I can't at all. Especially in Spanish culture. I tell my family and my kids. All my family go in the Spanish culture here, Little Mexico, right? Eastern Washington. Show me any Spanish couple. I don't give a Dominican, Cuban, Hispanic, Spaniards, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. I just say Spanish because when I say Spanish, who gets triggered? Hispanics be like, I'm not Spaniard. Latinos, I'm not Spaniard. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit here and... No, you're all Spanish. You're fucking brown. We speak Spanish. Different dialect. Yeah, blase. I don't care. If I trigger you about a fucking word, you are struggling. I'm about to demolish your fucking world every which way, especially the boys. To tell the girls, your boy right there, he's a circle. And alpha, machista, narcissist, every fucking which way. But here's the best part. You'll still lay down with him while he's smashing your sister, cousin, mother, and your best friend, and he goes to church, and he loves God. Tell me I'm fucking lying. And here's the best part. You're not going to leave like your mother, auntie, grandma, great-grandmother wise because you're praying, planning, hoping. Tell me I'm fucking lying. And the girls get mad or they just stay quiet. I go, Queen, I'm being rude to you. I'm just saying. The door's fucking right there. You have no kids? You're fucking blessed. Run, Hello? Baby girl. Hey, let me call you back. I'm on the phone. I'll call you back. Bye. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, that's my nephew. Because everyone wants to know like what's happening, with the whole insurance bullshit. And they know me wise, I'm blunt 1,000. I meet with the lady, I was just keeping it humble, biting my tongue. I'm just like, and then my neighbor's talking about the whole bullshit law where they can say they lie that they, I took the car without permission. I was like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, man, like this whole fucking matrix talk it favors criminals. But here's the best part, what I do. Anyone that fucks up, you do it wrong. You know you're doing wrong. You're drinking and driving. You know that? To trigger you, I'm going to call you what? Your elusive disciples. You're the fuck-ups. Well, I don't give a fuck how beautiful are female, male, BBLs, OnlyFans, the guy has a fucking zillion dollars, Amazon. I don't give a fuck. That's man-made bullshit. You're the fuck-up. But everyone goes to shit in life. So with that said, fuck your excuses. Why don't you ask for help? Oh no, my pride and ego can't ask for that. Fuck, cool. Put it up. Put your pride and ego away. I'm the one that you meet, and I'm the one that says fuck you and your feelings. What? Don't give a fuck. I got kids, and you got kids. Why do you have kids for? You're drinking and driving, cracking alcoholic tweaker, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for you because you got kids, you got a family. If you give a fuck about your family and kids, you would not be doing what you're doing. Tell me I'm fucking lying. So with that said, oh, you're mean. I'm mean because you're mean to yourself. Because look at your lifestyle, look what you're doing. You just not hearing the fucking facts because the truth hurts 1,000. But I can keep it 100. Blue pillars talk. Yo, it's okay. You know, you can try again. You know, maybe the next time we get an accident. No, you know, fucking do it again and again to the point that this person wakes up in fucking jail because they did manslaughter and kill somebody. And even then they go fucking like, kill somebody. Well, I stole the car out of, I didn't ask for permission. And all these bullshit laws, I'm just like, bro, fuck the Matrix. Can't beat it, you maintain it. But with that said, you can call out the universe. With that said, you got to be very cautious because when you call out the big boys, have more money and power than you do. I'm not that rich nor famous. Even if I was, that's a downfall in the Matrix talk. When you make it big in the industry wise, you can be empathetic, show the respect to the world. You want to give back to the world. But here's the kicker: when you give back to the world, and it's not your money, right? You make the people that have money and power, the rich, narcissistic wise, you make them look bad, and they'll give you warnings. Yo, you got to stop doing this charities bullshit. Happens all the fucking time. Look at Michael Jackson, all the people. They actually bullshit. They got taken out because they said they were opening their mouth too much. Because Lucifer disciples, people narcissistic, all you boys and girls, they watch my shit, see my shit, hear my shit. You run the fucking universe with man-made dollars. You don't like get your hands wet, taking people out. You have people do it for you. But with that said, to trigger your Lucifer disciples. But here's the best part: narcissist traits. Put my empathy, sympathy away. Your Lucifer disciples, right? First I'm sour, then I'm sweet. For now, what? Your Lucifer disciples for now, because you can always change your ways to the better. Anyone in the fucking universe, anybody. Scenario, you're narcissistic, right? You got pissed off because your ex did you dirty, and they did you dirty, right? You did empathetic, show a lot of respect, all that great jazz. Your ex cheats on you, you get a relationship, they cheat on you. You're like, fuck. I give a lot of respect to everybody, give them everything, they fucking destroy the fuck out of them. You know what? Fuck it. Now it's my turn, because a good guy, good girl, I was in the last 1,000. So now it's my turn. Fuck it. I'm doing the whole face. My time to destroy. The downfall is, trust me, been there, done that. The downfall when you're empathetic, you can shut off your empathy and sympathy wise. Fuck it, I'm rolling, body hopping. I do benefits. Fuck buddy, whatever I'm doing, I don't care. If I destroy, I don't care. And you'll feel good for a minute. Trust me. You'll be like, cool, hell yeah. I'm rolling. No feelings, no emotion. TOC, I'm doing my thing. Fuck it, they cry. Who gives a fuck? I'm rolling. Cool, do that. The downfall on the long run, when it catches up to you, you're gonna feel hella fucking guilty. Trust me, it hurts bad because it's like, you did not plan to get to that point. The idea was not to do that. You're raised good, religion, culture, good kid. That's A for F. The downfall is, but here's the kicker: don't be too hard on yourself if you do fucking destroy people. Why? Ask your parents, dad, mom, whoever your caregiver is. You want an empath narcissist? What's that? Deflection projection? What's that? Trauma bonds? What's that? Soul ties? What's that? Reactive abuse? What's that? There it is. They're blue pillars. So your parents have been, or once again, your caregiver has been weak in life. Even if they're both empathetic parents, they've been weak in life like you've been weak in life. They deal with bullying shit. You know what? That's John, that's Bill. That's how they speak. No, fuck that. No, that's very unjust. That's why it takes one of you to break the cycle in your family. And when you do break it and you start being positive, spiritual, matrix, all this, Wiccan, etc., whatever you speak in the 47 matrix, even 3D wise, they can call you crazy. Got to see a doctor, especially when you start verbalizing boundaries. Learn how to say no. Stop people pleasing. Oh yeah, you're cray. I mean, with my family, fucking shit crazy. No one really talks to me. Do I give a shit? No. Because I was saying my life all the time. Eastern Washington, all of Eastern Washington. I challenge every single one of you. I promise you, especially in the brown culture. Hispanic, Spanish cats, they can't teach me shit. I go, all you brown boys, 99% of you can't teach me shit. 99. That's a lot of fucking numbers. But, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck if you're gangbanger, mafioso, you own fucking businesses. I promise you're still a piece of shit. Especially to your partner. Still go to church and pray. I know our shitty culture. Trust that. Our relationships are fucking garbage. And I love knocking the shit out of it. That's what I tell everybody. If you're not Spanish, ladies, you want this Spanish boys, give me your hand. I'll hold your hand to the fullest. Guide you. Give me an hour of time. I'll break you down what you're about to get into. And so you can be observant because I'll give you scenarios, options, and ideas. So when you date a brown boy, because he's rico suave, speaks Spanish, having all this bullshit, mammy bullshit, drugs, pills, whatever the fuck you into, after the bad boys, go do that. And when they destroy you, which they shall. And here's the best part. That's why in Spanish it's called el machismo, aka narcissism. So scenario, if I'm the machista, right? Every which way, I'm the player. All my fucking family knows I'm a player, right? And that's why, once again, Spanish, el machismo, English, narcissism. So they know, and then here's the kicker in the traditional corny ways. If I have a girlfriend or potential to be, right, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? Yeah, we're cool. I like you. I'm gonna have introduced to my family. Traditional ways, it was tradition like, oh yeah, if someone gets introduced to the family, that yo, I like you. This is a good potential, right? But the scenario situation is, in our shitty culture, everyone fucking knows I'm a manhole. My grandma, auntie, mother, everyone knows, and right, and then when they see the girl to be, oh, she's a square, she's empathetic, she's an angel. Everyone knows I'm about to fucking destroy this woman, slaughter the fuck out of her with no fucking remorse. I promise you that. And no one's gonna say shit until after the fuck I destroy her. Verbally, physically abusive, cheat on her, body hop like crazy. She still fucking hasn't let me go. She won't let me go. And I know that. And then what's the family gonna say? Oh, you know what? Should I told you about my uncle, my cousin, my son, my grandkid? Like, ladies, shut the fuck. Spanish girls, shut the fuck up. Dead ass. But y'all don't say shit because traditional corny ways because you worry about what the family's gonna say. Because in the Spanish culture, if you open your mouth and tell the truth, yo, Rito right there, that's a player. Save yourself. All families call her or him a mandilon, which means you're soft, you're weak, you're not a man, you're not a woman. You're weak as fuck. You're a snitch, quote unquote. Fuck that. I'm the one that's what I tell Spanish girls. If you want me by your side, I'm just letting you know, I will call out your fucking mother, father, auntie, especially the boys, in front of your face, and I give them no fucks. They want altercation, but yo, boys in blue, America, it ain't fucking Mexico. I'm calling the boys in blue. You fight the courts, judges, everything. I will mop you legally every fucking which way. You know, love me so much, you want to beat my ass. Do that. I'll do it again. Boys in blue, because you call me bitch, I don't die with words. You boys and girls and do. With that said, I'll be the proud bitch, proud. Free as a bee, you be the prideful bitch. Lock the fuck up in your dog kennel. Lose the disciple, go where you deserve to be. They're your dog kennel. While you're sitting in your dog kennel, jail, prison, think about what the fuck you did over petty ass words. You can't control your words and emotions. And he is in situations, fucking conversations. That lets you know, boys and girls, don't be in fucking relationships. You can't handle them at all. Simple as that. But no, fuck it. Cool. Broken, codependent. Do what you gotta do. I love my family. I love my girl. But I'll protect my family. They say fucking barbarian times. Dead ass. All these things on TikToks. You know, the guy provides protect from fucking what? Yes, you have elusive disciples, but that's when you start verbalizing. That's elusive disciple. The easiest ones to call the fuck out, the category I created, lost empaths. This is the people you avoid every which way, especially by your side. Black market, gangbangers, mafiosos, drug dealers, racists, military cats, people from the block. I just gave you the answers. But you still want to date them. I see the good in them. I pray for you, and that's it. I go on my day. Once again, I'm going to have them pretty soon in my neck, you know. It's going to be a little angel whispering, devil whispering. I'm going to have all these words underneath them. But God, Lucifer, I'm going to have the emoji, universe, small letter I for I, popcorn, couch, and TV, and then say free entertainment. Why? God, Lucifer, the universe, and I eat a popcorn. All you 95% of your broken codependent, free entertainment. Especially the females. To be rude to you, put my sympathy, empathy your ways, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't, right? Especially if I talk to you, but yo, he's about to mop you up. She's about to mop you up. Cool. You were right. It's not about being a right. I was you. But it's cool. Here's the kicker. Trip, fall, give me your hand. Let's get back up faster. Every single time you get faster and faster because each newer version of you wise, like a snake analogy wise, when it sheds its skin, it becomes stronger and wiser, more wisdom. And then the old versions and the new versions always talk to each other. It's like layers. Like, remember the last one? I see her. Oh, yeah, she's beautiful, etc. But she's from the ghetto, from the hoods. And then the old version can tell me, the new version, to me, I woke up, peaked out wise. So, hey, remember your first baby mom? She's from the street, de la calle. Yeah, she's beautiful, nice body. I'm a fucking dozen. And the ghetto hoods are every fucking where. They're the same. They're all robotic. Yes, there is good in them, but the downfall is they can leave the hood, like my ex did, right? My first baby mom, and we live in the suburbs. But she's still ghetto as hell. That's why I say you can leave the hood, but the hood leave you. So I tell all these females that, they're like I is, from the streets, ghettos, from the ghettos, or street mentality wise. Don't give a shit. They're preppies. They're too, they go off on their narcissist traits of, I'm a female, nice body, do the googly eyes, I will offer you lust. And they will. They'll use their bodies to the fullest. They don't give a shit if they're body hopping. They're getting Gucci Prada. I don't give a fuck. OnlyFans are everywhere, right? Making $1 zillion, but when they cry, oh, boo-hoo, my fucking mental health, PTSD, anxiety, depression, I'll be like, yo, but you got all the money and the power in the world. But with that said, as an individual, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how the females, they're often the good of hoods. Like, I have nothing against you. There is good in you, but not by my side. As a friend associate, we talking and vibing. Not as a partner. I can't fix you or save you. If I'm going to try to do that, quote unquote, I might as well go back to my first baby moms that I know to the fullest, because you're all the same for the most part. No matter what color he is, where you come from, culture, religion, ghettos are ghettos, and that's it. Simple as that. They live off blue pill talk, YOLO, you only live once. Pride and ego. They were gladly getting altercations. You talking about my kid? Catching the case, right? So with that said, why do I want to deal with my first baby moms, right? With any female from the ghetto hoods, and I become your probation officer, especially like my first baby moms. What's the bullshit excuse? Sir, don't call the cops. Sir, miss, don't call the cops. Latinas and shit, they're crazy and shit, and she's all popping out being ghetto and bullshit. And everyone would tell me like, yo, you need to calm your girl down and shit. I'm like, I know. Oh, I have to get out. My boss is coming, guys. So I'll hit you guys back up in a minute later on this evening. Ciao. Sorry, guys, gotta get off.